Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I'm back with another recap, Backtest review. Um, Apologies for my voice, I just woke up. Um, this video is just gonna be based off like just me going over like yesterday because yesterday was Friday the 16th and I did not take a trade, and I'll later explain why I didn't take a trade. Um, just wanna like uh, just review real quick of what I want to do for this year. Like, it's New Year 2026, lots of bigger and better things, right? But I just want to like this year I want to focus more of like the psychology part because I like as I like get more in deep in depth in my trading, like psychology plays a way bigger role than actually like learning how the market moves because you can have trading analysis and not be profitable. Like I feel like I have trading analysis, but I don't. I'm not really profitable, right? So I feel like um, if you even have psychology and no trading analysis, you can still be somewhat profitable. Like you can be making money, but you have that discipline and that patience within you to like not overstep your boundaries. And I feel like that's one of the things I want to master this year. Like I want to become patient, not just in the charts, but like in everything I do, like my lifestyle, like how I like approach people, like just like more awareness, social awareness, and like internal discipline, not overstepping myself, not pushing myself. I mean, yeah, you can push yourself, but like what I mean is like just not going above like where like if you do this it'll be bad, like having that discernment within you. So I definitely do want to learn that, and so let me just stop talking like actually get into the recap. So yesterday, the 16th, um, I came into the markets with a short bias, as you can see. Um, so I usually start on the higher time frame. Let me just use the ones I use. So I've changed for now. I just use three time frames: the hourly, 5 minute, and 1 minute. I got this from a YouTuber named Salman. I don't know if you guys know him, but he did like a backtesting recap video, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe that was one of my problems. Like I used to use all of the time frames and it would just like confuse me. So I was like stick to one and like stick to like maybe three or five, right? Not to like overcomplicate things, right? Have one for a bigger time frame analysis, have one for like medium to low time frame, and then have one for entries, you know. And I stuck to that and it helped me. So going into the market, I kind of saw it from yeah. So market opened here. So before that, right, we were inside of this bearish uh, bearish gap already to inverse it, right? But I saw on the higher time frame that we previously came up, swept those highs, and we came down low and swept all of these lows, right? And then we came up higher again to take out these highs, right? And then we made a displacement candle here, taking out these lows, but it was still respecting this for value gap right here. So I was like, okay, we might be able to go up in inverses, maybe like take out a high. But I had no draw for bullish, right? Because we had untapped lows down here. I didn't want to see us like to continue to go higher. So I wanted to see us take out some lows before we go higher, right? Because I was overall bullish on the day, right? I wanted to see us either come down to this gap or like that gap, right? Because before that it was like right here. Like before we saw this, it was right here, right? So I was like, oh, it looks like we're like getting ready to go down, right? So I was like, okay, I want to see that low get taken out and hopefully tap into that gap, right? So jump into the 5 minute time frame, and then I see on market open that we go up and sweep that high. Also tapping into this bear trip that I got right there. So I was like, yeah, that's a clear draw that we're going lower, right? And I'm pretty sure there was like a SMT right there. So I was like, yeah, that's all the information that you need to go short there, right? So the problem was entries, right? In the 1 minute, I wanted to look for my entries, but like, I mean, I could have entered here after got this close beneath, but I feel like it was too wicky for me to enter. Yeah, that was a good entry right there. Like, I didn't take this trade. It's like this is the trade I wanted to take. Get back right there. Like, I wanted to target like low, so and I'll probably have some runners. So my TPs would be like at each low. Yeah, I started doing like TPs at each low to like take out profits in case it like flips on me out of nowhere. So after I get those TPs, I'll just have runners, right? So I didn't take this trade because at that time I was in like a wrong headspace. You know what I mean? Wrong headspace. Like something that happened with like my work and stuff, and it was just like making everything complicated. And New York Open like just started, and I just didn't want to take a trade and also be emotional during that trade. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna have like a no trade day, right? So I go my journal and I, I have a no trade day, right? And I like journal everything that I didn't have a trade day. Let me just pull it up and show you real quick. So yeah, I go in my journal and I basically put the wrong day, NA, no trade day, because I did not want to take the trade in that mental state, right? Then I literally watched as I was like in that mental state. I watched price come all the way down here during open. I was like, hey, I'm proud. I was proud of myself that I didn't take the trade because like I know like I feel like emotions will get to me. And one thing I do want to point out, this whole week I was forward testing my new strategy, right? Forward test my new strategy because at least when I told y'all what's it called, I lost my funded, right? So I was like, okay, when I get paid for my job, I'm gonna buy a new funded or a new combine, and I'll forward test this week, test my patience, test my skills, test my trade analysis, always journaling after trades and everything, and I just go about that, right? Another way I trade is like this. So I usually have like some server where I like do all my like journaling. So like on the 14th, I took a trade, and that's the trade. I took like two trades, like manipulation model, put my confluences, put a checklist and a reflection. I'll do the same thing for like each of the trades I take, right? And then I'll just do same thing the next day and the next day. I did that from Monday. Monday was the 12th. Yeah, Monday was the 12th, right? So I took three trades on Monday, and those are the three trades. Um, took a trade on Tuesday, and then Wednesday took another trade. Thursday lost, and then no trade on Friday. But I put that in my no trade win, no trade on Friday. So in total for the P&L this week is this is how it was looking like. So I lost a lot on Monday. Yeah, I kind of like over traded a bit because I wanted to see. Let me show you that real quick. I wanted to see shorts, and I had so much conviction. I wanted to see it, so I took that trade, but we displaced over that high right there. Then I saw how I took another trade after I saw that that guy was about to get inverse. I was being impatient again, right? And I also lost. Then I saw manipulation of that high breaking below, creating CSID. I enter, and then my entry was like right there, and then we went up, and I put a TP one for right there. I tapped the TP, then I got hit for break even eventually. Yeah, so that's how that trade, that's how that date, oh, yeah, right there. There goes like the third trade. So, and then the next day, I had a pretty successful day, and, which was like right here, the two trades. I took like a mini long and then a short right after. I usually trade two models, the manipulation model and the continuation model. Those are my models. Where I look for like manipulation on the high time frame, the lower time frame, and then my inverse for the gap entry. And if I miss the manipulation model, I just take the continuation, which is just like a continuation of the trade. And yeah, let me just go back. And that's basically the week. So yeah. So I'm gonna do some back testing, and I just want to like back test my strategy real quick, and I'll quickly get into that. So I'm gonna be back testing on FX replay, and I'll be back testing the month of October. I'm gonna simulate the 50,000 count, and I'll be trading the Nasdaq. So I already did December of 2025, November, and I'm gonna do October. Like the goal of this back test, I'm just gonna do like one or two, like three trades, I think, and I'll call it there. Um, the goal of this back test session is to basically just like use my trading model to like basically increase how much I make and like increase the capital of it. Like try to like pass the account like short number of trades, you know? That's the goal of it. So starting from the 1 hour, right? What do we see? See price go up, down, stop this low, go up, tap this gap, go down. Just like it tap this CE right here. No, it did not. So actually, I think it did. No, it didn't. So after it taps whatever that was, it goes up, past that gap to retrace into the zone right here. Because I'm pretty sure there's like some kind of BPR here. And it goes up, fails to take out that high, retrace again, goes up, takes out that high, takes out that low. Now it displaces over that high, takes out that low, then displaces right there, inversing that gap, taking that high as well, tapping into that gap, goes down, sweeps the low, consolidates, goes up, taps that gap, and it goes down. Doesn't take out that low right there. Then we go up, fail to take out that high, equal highs, go down low, we tap that gap, sweeping all those lows. And now I feel like we're going up to take out this high and possibly this high. So buy for this day, longs. Oh, it's not even market open. Alright. So yeah, it just happened the way I said, yeah. Longs. So now we already, that was the manipulation trade. So it was manipulation right there. CSID right there. Displacement. That would have been entry. Would have targeted that high. Stops at convenient part. And yeah, that's manipulation on up and down. Since it already like distributed both sides, this is like a continuation. And this is like all time high, so like, it's kind of like a little hard or to really target. The best thing I do on like this it's probably just find some like gap we can retrace to and just take the short down. You know? So let's just see what happens on that. We'll go to 1 minute, the clear version view of it. So market open, we drop down. Alright, we got a low time frame manipulation right there. Also manipulation right there. And then we also tap into that gap right there. Yeah. So I feel like we're about to bounce up, probably like retrace and then continue lower. Because I feel like we can go down a little more, at least to that C of that gap right there. So once I see a retrace, I'll just enter for short. Okay. I'll enter for 10 micros. I'll place stop like at the C of this gap right here. Because I don't want to see it to go there. I just want to see it to like bounce straight down to these lows right here. It's a little close to a 1-to-1 R. Yeah, let's see what happens. So, yeah, simply just run through the lows. Pretty simple. We have manipulation here, consolidation, displacement through these lows, displacement through those lows, retrace, continue on. That's simple. Yeah. Go to the next day. Right. Start the 1 hour. Now we see that we went down, retracing that gap, go up, take out this high. Looks like we go back down to retrace into another gap. Right. So I just want to see how price reacts off this gap, honestly. Because you can continue lower. I mean, we did tap that gap, so I'll be looking for logs. But there is a bearish gap right here. So if we don't inverse that, we can see this low getting taken out. So if we inverse this, aim for longs towards a high. If we respect it, aim for shorts towards that low. I mean, look for like low time frame manipulation to get a better bias. Yeah, manipulatively those lows go up, retrace down, and I feel like we could continue higher. But let's see if we respect this gap or inverse through it. If we inverse through it, I'll take the log there towards that high. Probably even have it run in front of it. Still TPs on things, but it's target high. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we go up, sweep that high right there. Not much of manipulation there that I was looking for. So there is a gap out here, so I want to see price coming down here, sweep these lows, and then go up, tap the C, and then go back down. That's if we are bearish. But let's see. Okay. So we go down, equal low this, then we go up, tap the C. Let's see if we flip bearish, I'll take the short. Okay. Perfect. Manipulation at the high. Right there. If we get another bearish, I'll take it. Okay. Take that short. TP at the high. I want to target that candle low right there. Because I don't know if it can like easily just retrace and like go up. So just target the low for a nice 1-to-1 trade. Let's see. So we got stopped out. Wow. Alright, so what it did right here is that it went up to re-sweep it, and then it went lower. So, okay, it's unfortunate, but that happens. Just next time, I guess I should have seen the bearish close or the bullish respect, and then gone out the trade earlier. before like just staying in, because if I saw that this gap right here, like on a lower time frame, like 30 seconds, I think I got respected, I would have like what's it called? Yeah, I would have gone out earlier. So yeah. Um, next day. So what do we got? Still bear, still bullish, and looks like we might see a continuation. Okay, so it looks like after we went up, we came down, took out both lows. So yeah, it was bearish, like I said. I should have maybe waited longer, but it's okay. Took out both lows right there, swept that, tapped that bullish gap right there. This place higher, inverse that gap. Didn't retrace into this gap right here. No, we did not retrace into that gap. And then we just went higher. So now I can see this gap getting filled, but I feel like we're so high in premium for us to do that. So I just want to see what price does, and then I'll fly a trade there. Okay. See what happens. So we go up, sweep that high, tap that bearish gap. Nice. We move lower. Right. Then nice retrace. And then kind of like go through this bullish gap right here, but we can easily bounce back up. That's the thing. We also sweep this low. So I could see us going back up, maybe tap into like the CE of this candle. Let's see. Nice. So now that we tapped into CE of the candle, that's pretty bearish. We got the manipulation right here, bearish tapping right there, bearish retest of this candle, inverse we got a gap right there. Oh, unswept lows right there, right there, and right there. Another higher time frame. We could see a retrace inside this bearish or bullish candle right there. So I'm gonna wait until we get below these lows or below. Yeah, honestly, we swept it. Retest. We should look at this pour down here. So I think it's just gonna like display this low. So I would even get like another retrace. I'm gonna put stops at this candle high, and then I'll target. I'll target this low. But if we displace do this, I'll move to break even, and then I would finally target that CE. So let's see. Alright. Oh wow. Okay. So we just instantly get taken out there. I'm probably gonna go down and type that TP that CE right there, like that. Even retrace went up to retrace into that gap that we just displaced through, and then go lower. So perfectly tap that CE, so we can probably see longs, yeah, or shorts. So yeah, we just ran through all of my TPs or potential TPs, but it's okay. So overall, pretty cool. That's all the I got left on this damn white guy to get pro or something. But that's all I got left on the thing. 60%, 66.7 win rate, P&L 178, 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 lose. Yeah, but I'm gonna continue backtesting for myself, and yeah, hopefully this next week that I'm going into is gonna be a really great week. I hope to pass my combine, hope to get my funding back the next time I make this video, and I hope to continue to write down my trades and like backtest and things of that nature and become a better trader. So yeah, whoever's watching, thank you for watching. Hope this blessed you. Hope this helps you in some sort, shape, or form, and stay blessed.